Miss Peytan Porter, thank you for sitting down with us, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
CMA Fest is back in gear. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. It's been actually a very chill year so far. I got to go see a bunch of people that I love on Thursday, and I got to take my mom and my friend down to Nissan and got to see Ella play, and so it's been really chill. Today's my busy day.
Sure. 90,000 country music fans on Little Old Broadway. As a performer, seeing such a huge turnout to support live music, what does that mean to you?
It's really, really cool because it's such a commitment. It's such a time commitment. It's such a money commitment. It's such an energy commitment. It's exhausting to be out in the sun like that. And it's a really good reminder of why we all do this. And when you are in Nashville, you can forget who you're actually playing to because we're in town so much. And then you get to see all the fans and you're like, this is what it's about. It feels good. It feels really good.
Good. So you grew up in a pretty small town in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of people get to experience what a small town has to offer. It's not a lot, but a lot of memories are made. Do you think that's what formed you as an artist coming over here?
Yeah, definitely. I think that country music is whatever your experience of country music is. And my experience was growing up in a small town, Dawsonville, Georgia. And I mean, I still go home. My whole family's still there. And I'm on the pool room sign, which is like the highest honor in my town. And I think that being from a small town, you kind of see the world differently. You see it through a different lens. And everybody knows everybody. It prepares you for being in a business like this, where it's relationship building. And I think it's special. I think it's unique. I feel very fortunate to have grown up in a small town and to have a town I can return home to that supports what I'm doing. Like, I get to headline our Moonshine Festival this year, and I'm the Grand Marshal, and I'm so excited. It's like the biggest deal ever to me. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
I'm pretty sure they're going to give you the key to the city too.
Maybe. I hope.
Name a highway after you.
Even better.
Peytan Porter Place?
Peytan Porter Place. Peytan Porter Road. We'll figure it out. We got
we'll
time.
Workshop it. Your recent song, God's Hotel. I love the concept of that song.
Thank you.
How did that one come about?
Well, when I moved to Nashville, I thought I wanted to be a worship leader.
Oh.
And then I realized I liked drinking beer and staying out late and kissing boys a little too much. And so I figured I'd let somebody else be really good at being a worship leader, and I'd be a really good country artist. And that was a really honest day in the writer's room because it was with Jeff Garrison and Farron Rachels, who I love as people, also as collaborators. And we all kind of got really candid about our experience with growing up in church. And some of us grew up in it, some of us didn't. Some of us have found our own path with religion and spirituality as we've become adults in our own right. And so it was a really vulnerable day. And honestly, I wrote it. That was the oldest song on my Grown record because I wrote it way before I was brave enough to put it out and hoped someone else would record it for me. And then it kept coming back to me. And I'm really, really proud of how that one came out. And a pastor in my hometown did a whole sermon on it.
Really?
And one of my friends called and was like, hey, Mom said that they did a sermon on God's Hotel this morning. And I was like, was it good or was it bad? Like, what did they say? And it was a good one. Good. It was pretty cool.
Now, you've been very honest and vulnerable in some of your songs. As an artist, you're already putting out your thoughts and emotions to the world to see. But songs like Grown and everything else, it's a different type of vulnerability. Is it nervous? Are you nervous when you put something out like that, waiting for the world's reaction to it?
Yeah, I'm especially nervous about the music I'm about to put out.
Oh, really?
It's the most me. So far, I feel like the first record, I swung one direction, and the second one, I swung really far the other direction, and this is kind of in the middle. This is what I've been aiming at my whole career. And there's a lot of just honesty. It's the most extreme versions of me. It's how I felt for 3 hours to write the song, and maybe I don't feel that way every day, but I get to feel that way again on stage. And I think that it's a gift. I mean, I learned early on that writing songs was how I could communicate to people around me. I'm the middle of 3 girls, so I would go to the basement and write a song and come up, and my parents would give me undivided attention for 3 minutes. And it was kind of my way of communicating. And so I'm excited. I think that vulnerability opens up for connection, and all I want is to connect with an audience and my fans. And so I'm excited that it's vulnerable, but it's scary. I don't know. People are going to know it's about them, and you know, it's art. It is what it is.
It might be about them, but it also might be catchy. You can't really hate on that.
Yeah, you can't hate it. You're a muse. It's an honor.
Speaking of, what do you hope your fans take away from take away from you as an artist?
Ooh, I hope my fans take away from me as an artist that they can continue to evolve into whoever they want to be and need to be the happiest versions of themselves, because I am always just trying to make myself better, and I'm a former athlete, so I get competitive when it comes to my business. But I think generally I want people to feel like they can show up exactly who they are as they are at a Peytan Porter show, because I'm going to do that. I'm going to show up and I'm just going to be me. I'm not good at faking it. I wish that I was probably better at it for this business, but I think I just kind of come off the cuff the way that I am, and I want my fans to know that they can show up that way to a Peytan Porter show too.
It's that old adage of it's better to be hated for who you are than for love for who you're not.
Exactly, totally.
Country music right now is in one of the biggest highs it's had in a long time. I feel like now more than ever, a lot of women are moving the needle. Would you agree to that?
Oh, 1,000%. I feel like there was, the greats. We had Miranda and Carrie and that whole era, and Marin and Kelsey. And then Lainey kind of had to bust through a lot of sound on behalf of all of the girls there for a few years. And now there's this wave of very unique, very authentic, very, very cool and talented and hardworking girls, and a wide range of us. Like the styles are so, you've got Ella Langley, you've got Carter Faith, you've got Caitlin Butts, you've got Maggie Antone, and the Castellos. There's so many really, really cool girls all just being themselves. And we all support each other too. It's really, really nice to become friends with those people and to have time to talk about what's going on and also to cheer each other on. It's really nice. I think historically people have loved to pit women against each other, but you cannot pit this class of girls against each other. Everyone is so tight and they're homies.
It's just going to make country music even better.
Yeah.
What's the future holding for you? I know you got some new songs. Anything else going on?
Yeah, Future is holding a brand new record. I'm putting out a new single. I actually haven't told anybody this, but the first single in almost a year comes out June 20th.
Ooh.
And it's called Queen of Appalachia.
Ooh.
And it's like my Sasha Fierce. It's who I want to be when I grow up. And I'm really excited. I'm playing it for the first official time today at my set at Hard Rock. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. Hoping to get some shows lined up. Just ready to get some new music out. It comes out literally 4 days short of a year since my last release. So I'm overdue for some music.
Well, we are ready for it.
Awesome.
And my last question is always my hardest. What's your favorite song to perform live?
Ooh. I think my song Therapy is my favorite. It was the first one that introduced me to my audience, and the first one that I ever wrote that felt like mine as an artist, and it just feels so good to connect with people over that song. I say that and it's not in my set today, but it is my favorite to perform because it's easy. It's like breathing, and it feels very healing to share with a crowd of people.
Well, when they request an encore later today, you just bring that.
I'll do an encore only if it's on Nissan.
Exactly.
I have to upgrade stage to encore.
Well, next year. We'll get you a Nissan next year. Miss Peytan, thank you for sitting down with us, man.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.